All right, court will call a matter of State of Wisconsin versus Morgan E. Geyser, case number 14 CF 596. Appearances.
Abby Nikolai appears for the state. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Jason Finling on behalf of Morgan Geyser. Ms. Geyser appears via Zoom. Counsel appears in person. Good morning.
Hey, thank you and good morning. Ms. Geyser, I can see you. Can you see and hear the court? All right, and counsel, do you recognize your client?
Yes.
All right, well, good morning. And then do we have any victims appearing as well?
Yes, Judge, we are in compliance with victim rights. There are victims on Zoom.
All right, thank you and good morning all. See, we're here today based upon the Ms. Geyser filing a petition for a conditional release. We were required to hold a scheduling hearing to schedule the matter and to appoint doctors. So we're within the statutory time limit for scheduling the matter. We need to appoint doctors and have the reports filed within 30 days of today's date, and then have a hearing within 30 days after that date, unless there's an agreement to go to a later date. Now, the last time we scheduled this matter, we scheduled it for 2 days. It actually took a day, but we did schedule it for 2 days. So what I'd like to do is just talk about the doctors and then go through then find a date for the hearing, and then we'll have a date set for the doctor's reports to be filed. So the attorneys discussed the doctors they wish to have appointed?
I've not had discussions with counsel, but we've generally been in agreement thus far that we would ask the court to appoint the same doctors that have been involved. So that would be Dr. Collins, Dr. Lundbaum, and then I think
it's Dr. Robbins. Dr. Robbins, Lundbaum, and Collins.
Yeah, defense would agree with that.
So the process we used the last time, and the time before that actually, was Dr. Collins appeared for the state. Dr. Robbins appeared for the defense, and the court appointed Dr. Lundbaum to be the court's practitioner to file a report. If that's with agreement of the parties, then I'll issue those orders, so ordered. Then the reports should be due 30 days from today's date. So let's just take a look at what that date is. Today is November 1, so we don't count today's date, that takes us to, would be effectively December 2. That's the first business day in December. Then we should have a hearing within 30 days of that date. Now that takes us practically to New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So it put us realistically into the first week of January. So from the defense standpoint, what's the defense view from Ms. Geyser's position?
So we would waive time limits for the hearing.
All right. What's the state's view?
I don't have an objection to that, given the holiday.
All right, so should we look more toward the middle of January?
Yeah, the middle or the end. I mean, I was looking at like the week of January 6th on like maybe the 9th or the 10th.
That would require us to clear those dates, but these statutory procedures, we would do that.
And we don't have that much set those days yet.
So do you want to do the 9th and 10th? How is that from the state standpoint?
If I could just have one moment, Judge, I'm going to check Attorney Sopakowitz's vacation calendar quickly.
Now, for Ms. Geyser, which attorney is actually going to handle this?
Attorney Cotton would be handling it.
Because he should generally be here this morning. He's not here. That's why I'm raising that issue.
Yeah, I'm one of the attorneys that.
No, I understand that, but he's the one that's involved in the case. He should be the one that's present. Why isn't he here?
He's in Milwaukee right now.
On another case?
Yeah, another case.
All right. but pass that word on, and then for scheduling purposes, it's just like a jury status conference.
Yeah, understood.
I think that that would work, Judge. If I could just have, I just want to make sure that that date would be okay with the victims. If there is a problem with that date, if the victim could, or if maybe Ms. Dunn could let me know. Okay, that also works for the victims. So the 9th and 10th would work for the state.
All right, then we'll schedule a hearing to begin on the January 9th. It will start at 8:30. From the standpoint, the state will use, if we have exhibits marked, which we may, we'll certainly have the reports, state uses numbers, the defense will use the alphabet. Court exhibits, which to be the report of Dr. Lundboom, would come in as a court exhibit, that'll be C-1. Now, we have an issue that sort of is tied into this, and that is that even though we appoint the doctors, we set the time limit for the reports to be due, oftentimes, especially now this is over potentially a busy time of the year, we may run into problems with the reports. And we need to, if I get a request from the doctor to file a report later, I usually grant that as long as it's here with sufficient time to review the report before the hearing. So I'm just alerting everyone to that circumstance, and if I'll permit that reports to be filed later as long as there's what I view sufficient time to review the reports and review how to proceed. Any objection to that?
No.
No, Judge.
All right, very good. Anything further we should discuss today?
No, I don't think so.
Not from defense.
All right. Ms. Geyser, have you been able to see and hear everything? All right, very good. Thank you. With that, then, I've been able to observe, and I've heard Ms. Geyser's comments as well, so that I will proceed on that basis, and that'll end our hearing today. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Have a
Judge.
good day.